More mud, guys, more mud. Okay, here's our Evercoat lightweight filler. Probably mixed too much again. I'm usually pretty bad about that. About quantities. That shit. Now again, do your tight coat, primer coat, if you will, whatever you want to call it. Shit, I was going to need more hammer on that. Using the clean sheets, if you guys noticed. I used to be the guy who mixed mud on cardboard, and then, you'd be running around a shop looking for clean pieces of cardboard and cutting up boxes and dumping shit out of boxes just so you'd have that cardboard to mix on. And finally one day I was like, you know what, that's dumb. I'm just going to get a clean sheet. And they say that it's not good for the filler and stuff too. I've never had a failure because of it. But is it a good idea? Probably not. Is it what we're taught? No. Is it what we do? Yeah. So at this point, I'm just going to cover this whole thing because there's factory stamping. What else could I say, huh? Factory stamping that actually makes this low right in there. So we're just going to make it the way we want to make it and sculpt it into what we want it to be. We are creators, builders, we're dreamers, all that shit. Yeah, way too much. Another tip too for you guys on your body filler. When you say mess. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good here. Again, way too much filler mixed up. When you guys go to your paint supplier or your job or whatever it is and you buy yourselves a gallon of body filler, even a quart, you get it home and you open it up and it's got all this oily shit laying at the top, which is actually, I think, the resin that's in it. And you grab your paint stick and you're stirring and you're stirring and you're stirring. You're getting your hands all full of this shit and whatever. It annoys me. I don't know about you guys, but it annoys me to do that. So one time I bought some filler and I said, hey, can you guys put that on the paint shaker for me? And they did. And I got it home and opened it up and it's nice and creamy and it's mixed. And I still ran a stick through it a little bit just to make sure that it was mixed properly, but good tip for you guys. If you don't have a paint shaker at home, I'm lucky I have one. I use it all the time. I just put this filler on there, shook it for about 5 minutes, and it just saves a little bit of time. But I'm sure most of you guys have a good enough relationship with your paint jobber that you could, at any point, bring your can of filler into the store and say, hey, can you shake this for me, please? I'm sure they will. If they don't, well, then they don't. But for the try, it makes the body filler last longer, I think, because it's actually mixed thoroughly every time it's opened. And I don't typically buy body filler in a gallon can. I usually buy it in the quarts, even though I know it's more expensive that way. Just my personal preference. But this was out of a gallon, only because I knew this was coming, tractor parts, some other stuff. Excuse me, sorry. So let this sit for a while now. Gloves, look at this is what I'm talking about. You put your spreader in there and it'll come out nice and clean now. I'll use this one probably for the glaze, which will be my next round. And I'm doing up there. But we're looking pretty good here, guys. And okay, we'll let that sit a little bit. It's already starting to light and put this stuff away. You guys can watch mud dry. It's almost as good as watching grass grow. Alright, I gotta tell you guys this, other than the fact that I feel like I'm talking to myself, actually I'm enjoying this a whole lot. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at this as we go and kind of starting to be a little bit more myself. This is fun. I like this kind of stuff. Like I said, I'd rather do this than go sit at the bar. It's not that I'm antisocial. It's just that I was always taught that work is good, and I believe that work is good, and to not be overly frivolous with time or money. I feel like this is obviously a passion of mine, you know, it's a hobby and a passion. So, furnace. So I hope this turns out. I really would still like to get this and this spot, this door and primer yet tonight. It's about what time is it? It's about 20 to 9. So I'm actually gonna let that dry really well. And I'm gonna hammer and dolly on that door shell a little bit. In the meantime, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm ready to do some more sanding. Because at this point I really can't do anything but sit there and wait for it to dry, and I like to do things in between filler drying, try and keep moving. There's other stuff I could be doing, so I'm going to go do it. First of all, it's going to be to go take a leak, so we'll see in a bit, guys. My battery's just about dead. That sucks.